Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have a major guest bedroom transformation. For this project, I went with a transitional style of decor, but using affordable elements to give you ideas on how to transform your space on a budget. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and join me on my Instagram as well. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. And let's just jump right into this video. Okay, it's day one of this project. It's a long weekend for me because it's gonna be the 4th of July and my company gave me the day off for Monday, so that's good, and that's why I'm gonna take some time to work on these rooms. I have family coming over, a lot of them, and I just need to finish putting these rooms together. And I don't see the point in buying furniture and doing all the decorations if I don't like the color of the wall, so I'm gonna paint. I wish I would have hired my contractor, and I haven't even started, but because I'm rushing to do all of this and I'm buying furniture and stuff, I want to keep it in a budget as much as I can, so I'm going to do it myself. Also, another thing, my husband, he doesn't like being on camera, so you're not going to see him in this video. And just for a little bit of context, I am rushing to decorate these rooms because my family is visiting over the month of August, and I'm so excited to have them, but I didn't even have nightstands in these rooms, so I wanted to make sure that I could create a space for them where they felt welcomed and they had everything they needed to actually stay in my house. So I also knew I wanted to paint these rooms, and because I was buying all furniture and everything for these, I figure I might as well just go ahead and paint just so that I didn't have to do it later on with all the furniture. So it was kind of like a rush decision for us, and I knew I needed to fix the walls, which is what I'm doing here. There was a lot of nails left by the previous owners. But when it comes to paint, I wanted to go with white. This is the shade Snowbound from Sherwin-Williams, and this is in the Pro Mar finish, which is, I believe, an eggshell finish. This is something that it's only sold to contractors. I had leftovers from when my contractor painted the house, but we were also able to get extra paint using my father-in-law's account. So that's what we did, and I started painting all the edges in the room. I did not use any painter's tape because it's just white paint, and I feel like I was being very careful. I had a good brush and I had good aim. But if you don't feel comfortable with this technique and you're working with a darker color, I would definitely tell you to go with the painter's tape. Painting is definitely a job of patience. We started with very thin coats, as you can see here, just so that we didn't have much texture on the walls caused by the paint itself. One thing I do regret is using this really small roller. I wish we had gone with the professional looking one, which is really wide. I'm not even sure how many inches, but we didn't choose to go with that one because it can get really heavy after painting all day, which I had a hard time towards the end of the day painting because we did paint both rooms on the same day. But if you feel like you can handle it, go with a professional roller. It is actually the next day in this room. This was the first one that I painted yesterday, and now it's white. I think it's showing kind of gray on video, but I'm so excited because I think the gray just was not it. I think white makes such a difference. One challenge I had in this room was working without a headboard for the bed. I don't have one, and that's something that's going to come down the line. So I knew I wanted to incorporate a really large wall decor as well as really large throw pillows, which you're going to see in just one second. Those two elements will give the illusion of a nice headboard, or at least you're not going to feel like you're missing one in a room. So for this wall decor, I went with an IKEA frame. This is the Reba frame in the largest size available. And then I purchased this print from Etsy, which I printed at Walgreens as a poster. I love the combination of the vintage print with the modern frame. I think it does give me that transitional look that I'm going for in this room.
And then one way to save a lot of money in decorating a room is actually going for wall sconces instead of table lamps. I purchased these off of Amazon. They do come with battery operated bulbs, which is great because you don't have to deal with any of the electrical wiring that some of those bring. And these do come in a set of 2, which make them a little bit more cost effective. You can either screw them on the wall or you can tape them on the wall with a special tape they bring. I did not like this tape. This is what I initially used to install them. I do recommend you to screw them onto the wall if you do purchase these. Another way to give the illusion of a bed when you don't have one is to use a bed skirt to cover the box spring, which is what I'm doing here. I am working with a rug that I'm so excited for, and I definitely did not want that box spring to kind of offset that look. I ended up getting this bed skirt from Amazon. It was super wrinkly when I first put it on, but then those went away with a day or so. I'm laying my rug, which has pops of red. I love it because it does warm up the room and it does match the flowers on the wall art. Then the next step will be to dress up the bed, and my favorite sheets, this is not sponsored by the way, are the Hotel Collection from Sam's Club. Not only they're affordable, they are extremely comfortable to sleep on. Those are the ones that I use on my bed, and they also come in this beautiful shade of white, which is so versatile for any room that you're decorating. To give this bed an elaborated look, I'm going to layer another blanket that I already had. I also layer some really large pillows right there. And then this is actually a piece of fabric that I had left over from a different project. I'm gonna use it as kind of like a faux blanket just to give a little bit of contrast among those white blankets that you're seeing right there. These nightstands I actually purchased off of Amazon in a set of 2. My husband helped me assemble them because I suck doing that. But I lost the footage where I was putting them in the room. But you're going to see them in just 1 second. I am just decorating them right here. I'm using a book, this gorgeous clay vase that came from Home Goods, and then some greenery from Hobby Lobby. And this is the finished look right here. I feel it in my heart. For the other nightstand, I wanted to add something on that corner, so I went with that stand from Hobby Lobby and this tree that I actually had from a year ago. I purchased these right before we moved to Florida and I didn't have a chance to use it anywhere in our Texas home, so I'm pretty happy to give them a home in this corner. And then I'm going to layer a couple of elements on this nightstand. I think I lost my way, but got you to help me back. Tell me what I should do now. Every time I'm going to finish up the bed with some more pillows, and I tried to create a lot of contrast with all the fabrics that I used because I did do these pillows myself. I saved so much money by going to Hobby Lobby and purchasing the fabric at a 40% discount, and then I created the cases with fabric glue. I know it's not ideal, but again, I just wanted something that was affordable that I could adjust to my budget, and this did it for me. Later down the line, I can definitely swap it with some more fine throw pillows if I wanted to. Then in here, I'm just changing the knobs of the closet. I do think it makes such a difference, and it's so affordable to do because these are like $3 at Lowe's. I just purchased a couple, and you guys, this makes such a difference. It's just the little details sometimes. Here you can see how different it looks and how much it elevates the entire look of this room. I always like incorporating sentimental elements into my decor, and for this element or for this room, I'm going to use this Makeover wall art. This is not sponsored. This is from a collaboration I did with them many years ago. And this is just how the stars were aligned on the date and place that me and my husband got married. So indeed, this is a very sweet wall decor. And that is going to be everything for this video. Let me know in the comment section down below what is something that you liked or something that you would have done different in this room. Again, thank you so much for being here and watching. If you enjoyed this video, I really hope you can watch the next video that I'm going to suggest to you on the screen. And I really hope I can see you in my next one. Bye. That I didn't throw your stuff away before you make up your mind that I'm nowhere to find. I'm standing right here.